Hey everyone, welcome to virtual story time, not quite live. Oh yeah, oh yeah, who's getting it? Who's happy? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's dance break. Okay. Well, that was really fun. So it's virtual story time, not quite live. And we have these on Saturdays, and they're themed story times based on the craft of the week. And so this week, you guys hopefully picked up the craft for our snowman. Yay! We love snowmen, don't we? Or we can call them snow people, or in some cases, maybe even snow bears. Ooh. I have a great group of books and a great group of songs for you guys today. So let's not even waste any time. Let's get right into the welcome song and I'll show you what you have in store. We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. We wave and sing hello, hello. With our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello, hello. Hi. You guys are so much fun. I hope you enjoyed that welcome song. Here are the books we have for today. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. First, we have Snowman Magic by Catherine Tegan, illustrated by Brandon Dorman. Frozen Noses Ooh, by Jan Carr, illustrated by Dorothy Donahue. How to Build a Snow Bear by Eric Pinder, pictures by Stephanie Gregan. Frosty the Snowman by Steve Nelson and Jack Rollins, illustrated by Sam Williams. Incidentally, this will be not only a book, but also one of our songs. And finally, An Amazing Snowman, an Olaf adventure. Olaf is a fun character from Frozen by Barbara Jean Hicks, illustrated by Olga T. Mosquera. All right, this is great. So let's go on with our first song, and I'm going to put that song in the chat so you guys can sing along with me. And our first song is The Snow is Falling Down to the tune of The Farmer in the Dell, and we're going to use our snowman craft to help us sing along. So I put the lyrics in the chat, so here we go. The snow is falling down, the snow is falling down. It's like a blanket on the ground, the snow is falling down. We roll it in a ball, we roll it in a ball. We make a great big circle when we roll it in a ball. We make a smiley face, we make a smiley face. We add eyes, nose, we add eyes, nose, and a mouth. We make a smiley face. Now what did we make? Oh, what did we make? We made a snowman. Hooray for us. Hooray. Great job, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that song. You know what happens after a song? We got to start a story. So here we go. Our first title is Snowman Magic. Do you guys feel like snowmen or snow people or snow beings can be magic? Let's hear about this story. This book is written by New York Times bestselling author Catherine Tegan, and it's illustrated by New York Times bestselling artist Brandon Dorman. This book is published by Harper, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. It's a big snowball. Look at that. Kind of like what we just did in the last song, right? We rolled a big circle. We rolled the snow into a big circle, big snowball. It had been snowing all day. Snowing, snowing, snowing. George was bored. There was no school, so he needed something to do. That was probably a lot of you last week when we had that snow day. He kept looking out the window. Would it ever stop? The next morning, the sun was shining. When George looked out the window, everything was a brilliant white. The snow was so bright, it was almost hard to look at. If he squinted, he could see it was very deep and it had drifted high against the slope in his backyard. Now, that's a lot of snow, and that's some pretty high snow, too. George put on his warm socks, and he put on his snow pants and his flannel shirt. Then he put on his snow jacket, his boots, his mittens, and his hat. He was ready. You think that will keep him warm? Let's hope so, right? They sounded pretty warm. Outside, the air smelled clean and cold. George plunged into the snow. It was fluffy but crunchy too. Ooh, that's very satisfying. He made a snowball and he threw it against the tree. It was very, very quiet. George took some snow, packed it into a small ball, then he started rolling the ball in the snow. The ball got bigger and bigger. When the ball got too heavy to roll, he stopped rolling it near the bottom of the slope. Then he started rolling a medium-sized ball. He put it on top of the big ball. So see? I wonder what he's making. Finally, he made a small ball for the top. Wait, what could he be making? He has the big ball of snow on the bottom, a medium ball of snow in the middle, and a small ball of snow on the top. What is he making? George went inside the house and found a scarf in the closet and a carrot in the refrigerator. Maybe he's hungry? In the old days, his mother told him people used to take pieces of coal and use them to make eyes. Ooh, eyes. So, but wasn't any coal in George's house. So he found 2 buttons and he brought them outside with the scarf and the carrot. Oh, I think I know what he's making. Buttons for eyes. He carefully pushed the buttons into the small ball near the top. He stuck the carrot in the center. He found 2 small twigs. 2 buttons, carrot, 2 small twigs. And used them to make a mouth. Oh, sorry, 2 small twigs made the mouth. My bad. And he wrapped the scarf between the top small ball of snow and the middle medium ball of snow. And he found 2 branches to stick on the sides to make arms. It was the perfect snowman. George turned his head. He thought the snowman was smiling at him. Could it be? Does it look like the snowman is smiling? Time for a snack, said George. He went inside the house and got 2 mugs of hot chocolate and some cookies. He put them on the snow table. Would you like something to eat? George asked. I can't drink hot chocolate, the snowman said, but a cookie would be nice. The snowman can talk. It was magic. Whoa. I'm surprised George didn't run at this point. After their snack, George made a cave, tunneling deep into the slope. He piled up snowballs at the entrance. Then he threw a couple at the snowman. The snowman made some snowballs and threw them back at George. His long branch arms helped him throw the snowballs very far. It was hard to say who won the fight, but it was still fun. I don't know. George is so methodical and he's got all these like snowballs. So I kind of feel like he would win, but then again, Snowman is made of snow, and so he probably knows snow way better than George does. The snowman chased George around the yard, and then George chased the snowman. Ah! Ah! The snowman couldn't move that fast, so it was easy for George to sneak up on him. Probably because he doesn't have like feet, right? He has to roll everywhere. It was starting to get dark. George didn't want to go inside, but his mother was calling him. Goodbye, snowman, he said. I will see you tomorrow. And George thought he heard the snowman say, good night. The next day, it was warmer. Oh no, you guys know what happens when it gets warmer. See, there's some sweat on his brow. The sun was even brighter, and the snowman was shrinking. George played with him all day, but he could tell the snowman didn't have quite the same energy. Yeah, that happens, right? The snow cannot withstand the heat. Then it was Monday. George had to go to school. It was another bright, warm day. When he came home, the snowman was almost gone. The scarf and the carrot and the buttons had slid down. He could hardly recognize his snowman. The cave had collapsed too, and the snow table had melted. Well, that was some fun adventures, though, with the snowman. The next morning, George looked out the window. It was snowing, 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 snowing. He couldn't wait. Probably because then he'd make a new friend to build his snowman again. Yay. And then, you know, you can restart the story if you want to see him go through the journey again. So that was Snowman Magic by Catherine Teagan. Well, how about instead of just one snowman friend, we have 5 snowman friends? And this song or this puppet theater style is puppet theater style rhyme is called 5 Little Snowmen. So here we go. 5 little snowmen all in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one of the snowmen melted away. 4 little snowmen all in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one of the snowmen melted away. 3 little snowmen all in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one of the snowmen melted away. 2 little snowmen all in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one of the snowmen melted away. 1 little snowman, I guess he's in a row. He has a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and this little snowman melted away. But then one day it snowed and snowed and snowed, and 1 snowman came back, then 2, then 3, then 4, and all the snowmen came back. Yeah! That was fun. I hope you guys like that little puppet theater. And Just like in our previous story where George was able to rebuild his snowman, the snowman came back in that song. And now we're going to have another instance of, um, sorry, another book where we talk about some other fun things that happen when it snows. How about some frozen noses? Frozen Noses by Jan Carr, illustrated by Dorothy Donahue. Those look like some pretty frozen noses. This book is published by Holiday House. Frozen noses, tingle noses, tingly noses, sniffle, snuffle, winter's cold. Do you guys think that winter's cold? It's a little cold. Better bundle, quiver, shiver, booted, buckled, buttonholed. Snowballs, throw snowballs, pack 'em and stack 'em, roly-poly, chubby chap. Coal for eyes, a proper topper, whoosh of wind. Whoa, catch that hat. Onward, upward, I'm a climber. Scramble up, heave ho the rope. Veer down, steer down, whee, I'm whizzing. Thump a bump, the slippery slope. Lace my skates up, tie them tightly. Ready, steady, I won't fall. Slide, collide, get good at gliding. Hit a skid, whoops, all a sprawl. Don't you hate that when you're ice skating and then you're like, you've finally gotten into a groove and here comes someone who doesn't know what they're doing. They smack right into you and then whoop, you're both falling on your butts. Sun sets early, skies are swirly, clouds collect. Another storm? Ooh. Bundle, blankets, crackle, crackle, kindle, cup of cocoa. Winter, warm. I think what's more fun about going out and playing in the snow is coming back and knowing that you're going to have that yummy cup of hot chocolate or hot cocoa, whichever one you like. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And now we have another song. This is I'm a Little Snowman. I'm putting it in the chat for you. And it's to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. So here we go. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Here are my buttons, here is my hat. Or here is my hat. When the sun comes out, I cannot stay. Slowly, I just melt away. You guys want to try that again so I can sing it better? Here we go. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Here are my buttons. Here is my hat. When the sun comes out, I cannot stay. Slowly, I just melt away. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Okay. Well, yeah, sometimes it can be fun to build snowmen. Sometimes it can be sad that the snowman has to melt away. But you know what? Another storm comes, or sometimes another snowfall comes, and you can make another snowman. Or you can build a snow bear. How to Build a Snow Bear by Eric Pinder. Pictures by Stephanie Gregan. This book is published by Farrar Straus Giroux in New York. The day after a blistery blizzard, woo, snow sculptures of all shapes and sizes appeared on Thomas's street. You see a lot of the different shapes and sizes. Kind of see a cat somewhere here. Maybe a couple cats. We have this very tall snowman and a small one. Thomas couldn't wait to make a snowman of his own. Oh boy. As soon as he got home from school, he tiptoed past the snoozing bear, found a carrot and two buttons to make a nose and eyes, and rushed back outside to build the biggest, best snowman ever. Rolling a giant snowball for the legs was easy enough. The middle part took more work. That's a lot of effort. The third part proved hardest of all. Thomas stretched and he hopped, but the snowman was so tall that he couldn't quite reach high enough to put the head on top. Wobble, wobble, pop, plop. Thomas needed a helping hand or a helping paw, so he went to wake up the bear. Bears like to hibernate on cold winter days, so when Thomas gently rocked the bed, the bear just yawned and rolled over. Thomas noisily raised the shades to let the sun pour in. Rustle, bustle, zip. The bear opened one sleepy eye. Look outside, said Thomas. He pointed at the snowman and explained how much fun playing in the snow would be, but the bear just blinked and fell back to sleep. I don't know, guys. Maybe we can get the bear to come out. Thomas tried other ways to wake up the hibernating bear. Turns out bears in blankets aren't very ticklish. If you sing to a sleeping bear, he will bunch up his pillows like earmuffs. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Can't hear it. Pillows. If you entice a sleeping bear with your favorite toy, he will cuddle with it instead of getting up to play. On cold winter days, bears just liked to dream. I wonder what bears dream about. You should watch it next week's Storytime to find out, because it's about hibernation. We have a lot of books about bears. Thomas remembered that bears have a big appetite when they wake up from hibernation, so he raced downstairs and made a scrumptious snack. The aroma wafted up to the bear cave. Ooh, will that be enticing? Will that get the bear to come down? At last, the sleepy bear came sniffling and shuffling down the stairs. Thump, bump, clump. Thomas waited patiently while the bear chomped and chewed. You should never rush a hungry bear. Munch, crunch, yum. Yummers! As soon as the bear ate the delicious bite of the biggest, yummiest cookie, Thomas said, "Now we can play! You can help me finish the snowman." He ran for the door. Bump, clomp, patter. The bear hurried after him, carrying two big round cookies for the snowman's ears. "Great idea," said Thomas. Together they bounded outside, their feet scrunching on the snow. The bear was tall and good at climbing, especially when their big brothers helped lift them up. The bear stretched and plunked the snowman's head on top, then added the nose and the eyes, and finally 2 cookies for the ears. Now, it wasn't the biggest, best snowman ever. It was the biggest, best snow bear forever. Looks like someone really likes bears. Bears are furry and warm, so they like to play outside on snowy days all bundled up. Thomas and the bear took turns sledding on the little hill behind their snow bear. Zip, slip, vroom! Together they waded through the deepest drifts to make a snow cave too. Ooh, they're very creative. And when the sun slipped behind a cloud and it was time to come back inside for Cocoa, Thomas discovered some other things that bears like to share: a favorite book, a warm fire, and best of all, a wondrous winter day with a big brother. Ooh. And that's it. That's how to build a snow bear. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that title because that was really fun. So I'm going to keep the glasses on because the next one is a book and a song, and it's Frosty the Snowman, which a lot of you may know. I'm not going to put the lyrics for this one in the chat, but you can read along with me and sing along with me if you know the words. So here we go. Frosty the Snowman by Steve Nelson and Jack Rollins. Illustrated by Sam Williams and published by Scholastic. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. Oh, I'm messing with the flow. I'm messing with the flow. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he danced. He began to dance around. That's a lot of dancing. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play, just the same as you and me. Thumpety, thump, thump, thumpety, thump. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, "Let's run and we'll have some fun." Now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, "Catch me if you can." He led them down the streets of town, right to the traffic cop. And he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, "Stop!" For Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way. But he waved goodbye, saying, "Don't you cry, I'll be back again someday." Thumpety thump thump thumpety thump thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpety thump thump thumpety thump thump over the hills of snow. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I think I messed up on the tune a little bit, but you know, one day I'll get them all right. But until that day comes, how about we learn a little bit about an amazing snowman whose name is Olaf, and he's from the Disney movie Frozen. This book is by Barbara Jean Hicks, illustrated by Olga T. Mosquera. This book is published by Disney Press, an imprint of Disney Book Group. You guys, if you watch that movie, the first movie, Frozen, because I haven't watched the second one, but in the first one, there's this song that Olaf sings about what it's going to be like in summer. I don't think anyone has the heart to tell him what's actually going to happen to him in the summer and why he's never seen it. Olaf is not your everyday snowman. Nope, he isn't. He walks and he talks. He even sings. But those are the only things that make him special. Olaf is special because he sees the best in everyone. His brother Marshmallow is a playful fellow. Sven is the reindeer, or Sven the reindeer is forever trying to kiss his nose. I don't think that Sven is trying to kiss the nose. I think he's trying to eat his nose, but I could be wrong. And Queen Elsa and Princess Anna always use their royal manners. Take that and that, please. Olaf is special because he finds beauty in every day and because he dreams. I wonder what he dreams about. Olaf dreams about sandcastles and ships sailing to new horizons. Ooh, those are really nice dreams. And swimming with friendly sea creatures. That would definitely be a marvel. That's why they're all staring at him. Olaf dreams about soaring in the sky in a hot air balloon. And picking fresh fruit, which you can't do in the winter, really. And meeting new friends like this horde of bees. That tickles. Olaf is special because in his eyes, summer or winter, every day is an adventure. And every night shines. Olaf is special because he knows that every ending is a chance for a new beginning. Olaf is very special, huh? And a chance. Olaf is always so happy. For a nice, warm hug. The end. And look, it's Olaf with Elsa and Anna and Sven and Marshmallow, all his friends, and a nice warm hug. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was An Amazing Snowman by Barbara Jean Hicks, illustrated by Olga T. Mosqueda. Well, here are the books that we read today for story time. Thank you for joining me. It's Snowman Magic by New York Times bestselling author Katherine Teigen, illustrated by New York Times bestselling artist Brandon Dorman. Frozen Noses by Jan Carr, illustrated by Dorothy Donahue. How to Build a Snow Bear by Eric Pinder, pictures by Stephanie Gragan. Frosty the Snowman by Steve Nelson and Jack Rollins, illustrated by Sam Williams. And finally, An Amazing Snowman, a Frozen Adventure with Olaf by Barbara Jean Hicks, illustrated by Olga T. Mosqueda. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. I hope you guys have a wonderfully amazing and awesome day. And hey, if it snows, make a